Okay, let's begin with consonants. Okay, let's start with unvoiced consonants. Remember that these words, the sound is made by air moving from the back of your mouth through and out your lips. Okay, the first one is p. P. It's bilabial, so you must put together your lips. We say the sound in words like park and plan. Okay, the next one is F. F. This sound is labiodental, so you must put together upper teeth and lower lip. We see this sound in words like focus and 15. Let's continue with T. T. T is alveolar, so your tongue must touch your alveolar ridge. We see this sound in words like tomato and tree. Okay, the next one is interdental, so you must put the tip of the tongue between the upper teeth and the lower teeth. We see this sound in words like through and 13. Let's continue with sh. Sh. This sound is palate alveolar, so the tongue comes in contact with the alveolar ridge. There is also the rising of the front of the tongue towards the hard palate. We see this sound in words like chairs and church. Let's continue with the most easy. S is also alveolar, but the teeth are together. We see the sound in words like snake, school. Let's continue with sh. Sh. It's also palate alveolar, but in this case, we have a flow of air like in s. We see the sound in words like she and show. The next one is k. K. It's velar, so you raise the back of your tongue to touch the roof of your mouth and then release. We see this sound in words like could and cup. The last one in unvoiced consonants is h. H. It's glottal, so you close your vocal folds, forming an obstruction, causing friction but not vibration. We see this sound in words like hot and horse. Okay, let's continue with voiced consonants. The first one is b. B. It's also bilabial like p. We see the sound in words like bat and bet. The next one is v. V. It's also labiodental like f. We see the sounds in words like vowel and voice. The next one is d. D. It's also alveolar like t. T. We see the sound in words like dog and down. Let's continue with z. It's dental like. We see this sound in words like this and those. Let's continue with j. J. It's also palate alveolar like sh. Sh. We see this sound in words like yolk and juice. The next one is z. Z. It's also alveolar like s. S. We see this sound in words like noisy and zing. Let's continue with j. It's also palate alveolar like sh. We see this sound in words like division and occasion. Let's continue with g. It's velar like k. We see this sound in words like guitar, go. Let's continue with It's also labiodental. We see this sound in words like mother and make. Let's continue with It's also alveolar. We see this sound in words like never and nothing. Let's continue with We see this sound in words like long. The next one is We see this sound in words like ready and rainy. The next one is It's also alveolar, but in this case the sound is made by placing the tip of your tongue just behind your front teeth. We say the sound in words like little and language. The next one is wa. It's also velar like k. We say the sound in words like work, way. And the last one is yeah. We say the sound in words like yourself, yes. I already have seen consonant sounds, and let's continue with vowel sounds. The first one is short sound E. We see this sound in words like this and him. The next one is long sound E. We see this sound in words like meat, feet. The next one is short sound U. We see this sound in words like cook, book. This is the long sound U. We see the sound in words like afternoon, understood. The next one is E. We see the sound in words like bed, went. Let's continue with the famous sound schwa. We see the sound in words like about, banana. The next one is we see the sound in words like first, nurse. Let's continue with the long sound O. We see the sound in words like door, floor. Let's continue with A. We see the sound in words like cat, bank. Let's continue with A. We see the sound in words like bat, luck. The next one is we see the sound in words like start, want. And the last one is O. We see the sound in words like want, not in British English. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next one.